Hi guys, so I am Clarinette Calubag Villagrosha from grade 12 Galilee, and I will be discussing the topic uses statistical techniques to analyze data, study of differences and relationship limited for vicariate analysis. This report delves into the application of statistical techniques for vicariate analysis, focusing on the study of differences and relationships within the data. So what is vicariate analysis? Vicariate analysis involves examining distinct categories or groups, and statistical methods provide a systematic approach to uncover patterns and insights. Statistical techniques play a pivotal role in the data analysis for vicariate studies. Statistics is concerned with the describing, interpretation, and analyzing of data. Therefore, it is an essential element in any improvement process. Statistics is often categorized into descriptive and inferential statistics. It uses analytical methods which provide the math to model and predict variation. It also uses graphical methods to help making numbers visible for communication process. That is statistics. We have two types of statistics, which is the descriptive statistics and the inferential statistics. So we have the first type of statistics, which is the descriptive statistics. This type of statistics is a brief informational coefficient that summarizes a given data set, which can be either a representation of the entire population or a sample of a population. Descriptive statistics consist of three basic categories of measures, which are the central tendency, variability or spread, frequency, and distribution. So, sa descriptive statistics, ma-measure nato siya in three different ways. So, the first is the measure of central tendency. Kani siya nga measure describes the center position of a distribution for a data set. A person analyzes the frequency of each data point in the distribution and describes it using the mean, median, or mode, which measures the most common patterns of the analyzed data set. So, kay nakaagi man tag statistics and probability during our grade 11 year, familiar na ta aning mean, median, ug mode. Pero ako diyang i-discuss further ug unsa joy iyang gamit. Then, so first, start ta sa mean. So, mean or the average is calculated by adding all the figures within the data set and then dividing by the number of figures within the set. So, ang mean, mao siya ang average. Makita na ma-solve na to ang mean by adding all the figures within sa set. For example, natay data set nga 2, 3, 4, 5, ug 6. When i-add nato na sila, we have the sum 20. So, kay 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, naman tayo 5 ka figures within the data. So, ang sum nga 20, ato na siyang i-divide sa 5. So, natay 20 divided with 5, which is 4. So, the mean is 4. Inga na siya pagkuha sa mean. So, the next is the median. Median is the figure situated in the middle of the data set. So, ang kaning median is mao ang siyang kinatung-an sa set. So, for example, same set atong sa example sa mean. So, we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, maning 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, mo ni siya ang data set. So, kani si 4, mo ni siya ang median. Kaya siya man ang center. Kaya mo na may 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, mo ni siya ang median. Kinatung-an. Okay? So, next is the mode. Last niya, mode. Sa measures of central tendency. The value appearing more often. Kani siya is ang nagbalik-balik na number within the figure set. So, for example, na kay 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, klaro na kaayo nga ang nagbalik-balik within the data is 3. So, the mode is 3. The next measure is measures of variability or the measures of spread. This measure aid in analyzing how dispersed the distribution is for a set of data. For example, While the measures of central tendency may give a person the average of a dataset, it does not describe how the data is distributed within the set. So while the average of the data may be 65 out of 100, there can still be data points at both 1 and 100. Measures of variability help communicate this by describing the shape and spread of the dataset by range, quartiles, absolute deviation, and variance are all examples of measures of variability. So for example, consider the following data set 5, 19, 24, 62, 91, and 100. The range of the data set is 95, which is calculated by subtracting the lowest number 5 in the data set from the highest number 100. So natay data set nga 5, 19, 24, 62, 91, and 100. So ang pinakagamay ang pagkuha sa atong range is subtract the pinakagamay nga number sa highest number. So ang may tabo 100 minus 5. So natay range nga 95. So the last measure is measures of distribution or frequency distribution. This refers to the quantity of times a data points occur. Alternatively, it is the measurement of a data point failing to occur. Consider a dataset male, male, female, 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 and other. The distribution of this data can be classified as the number of males in the dataset is 2. The number of females in the dataset is 3. The number of individuals identifying as other is 1. And the number of non-males is 4. So, mao na siya ang measures of distribution or frequency distribution.
Inferential statistics is a branch of statistics that makes the use of various analytical tools to draw inference about the population data from sample data. For sample data, apart from inferential statistics, describe statistics from another branch of statistics. Inferential statistics have to draw conclusions about the population, while the descriptive statistics summarize the features of the dataset. Meron tayong mas malaki, which means population. Kasi sa descriptive statistics, ang concern lang natin ay isang grupo ng tao. Dinidescribe natin sila, kumukuha tayo ng data about them. Pero sa ang inferential statistics, gumagamit tayo ng sample data for population. Types of inferential statistics. Hypothesis testing is a type of inferential statistics that is used to test assumptions and draw conclusions about the population from the available sample data. It involves setting up a null hypothesis and an alternative hypothesis, followed by conducting a statistical test of significance. A conclusion is drawn based on the involved of the test statistics, the critical value, and the confidence intervals. A hypothesis test can be tiled and two-tiled. Given below are certain important hypothesis tests that are used in inferential statistics. Hypothesis testing is whenever you want to prove or say something about the population with a sample. Regression analysis is used to quantify how one variable will change with respect to another variable. There are many types of regressions available, such as a simple linear, multiple linear, nominal, logistic, and ordinal regressions. The most commonly used regressions in inferential statistics is the linear regressions. Linear regressions checks the effects of the unit change of the independent variable in the dependent variable. Some of important formulas used in inferential statistics from regressions analysis are follows. Regressions makes it possible to infer or predict another variable on basis of the more variables. inferential statistics sample. Inferential statistics is a very useful and cost-effective as it can make inferences about the populations without collecting the complete data. Some of inferential statistics examples are given below.